Good morning, everybody. Mitzi Cruz here, host of Lincoln Live, and this morning we are live with Justin Wardlaw. And Justin is the executive director with the Chamber of Commerce. Justin's going to tell us all about the chamber and just give us some more information about some upcoming events. So, Justin, thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
Thank you for asking me to be here.
Absolutely. And can you start off by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. So I've been the director of the chamber since February. I've been on a contractor basis with them since September. Kate, our dog Bunker, and myself, we live here in downtown Lincoln. We've been out here for about a year and a half. We were really involved in the community since we've been out here. The previous position that I held here involved, recruiting businesses and kind of fundraising, doing marketing outreach. So the chamber played an important role for me professionally before coming here, and so I like to keep that train moving because I know how valuable it can be for other business personnel here in Lincoln.
So tell us about the role of the chamber as far as both from a business standpoint and also from a community development standpoint.
Yeah, so the chamber, it's such an interesting question. I went to a conference in February with a bunch of chamber executives, and one of the workshops was, how does the chamber tell its story? And that's kind of tricky, especially when I'll talk to friends or family of my own, and they're like, what does the Chamber of Commerce do?
Yeah.
I like to relate it to kind of a community. The term out here in Lincoln is like herding cattle. I think that being a community coordinator is really the role that the chamber should play in any community. It definitely requires high energy, high enthusiasm to kind of try and be on top of everything, be on the ball with everybody's schedule. A small business, for example, can acquire low-cost marketing, easier visibility,
sure,
and networking opportunities, daily, weekly, monthly, for a small cost per year. And that investment also helps the chamber host some of our annual events like the Holiday Parade, 4th of July Parade. We do, some of the larger big picture stuff. We're talking about, employers of 300 people or more. That's where government advocacy and legislative priorities are a big benefit to those businesses. And, so working closely with the city and the economic development manager here, who's a great guy, trying to be as helpful as I can so that we can encourage larger businesses and more people to come to Lincoln, which will benefit everybody.
Sure. So I know one of the things I see when people are moving into a community, no matter what the community is, they want to know where the Chamber of Commerce is located so they can help get dialed in with that town and kind of get a flavor for what that town has to offer. So actually one of the things I want to point out to you guys is where we're actually located right now. Right now we are in Bierman's Plaza, and you can see, if we just pan around over here, the address for the Chamber of Commerce is 540 F Street. And you guys are actually open on a daily basis, right? Monday through Friday, working, 9 to 5 type of thing, or?
We are 9 to 5 at the very least. I enjoy living right downtown. Sometimes I'll walk to work, but if there's stuff that needs to be done on Saturday or Sunday, I don't mind coming in for that. There's usually an event of some sort, as you know, here in Lincoln. So I'm usually down here 7 days a week, but if you need anything, a lot of people will just knock on our door during the week or call. So we're 540 F Street. Anything we can do for you during the week, or most people in Lincoln have my cell phone, so for weekend stuff, it's appropriate to reach out to.
Well, perfect. You want to tell everybody your cell and they can text you? I'm just teasing.
We'll post it. We'll post it after the video.
Can they reach out to you for?
What would somebody reach out to you guys for?
That's a good question. Kristen and I get at least one really unique phone call or visit every day. For example, last week a gal came in and she wants to go into business with one of her good friends. They operate a business here in Lincoln, and some of the questions were, how do I negotiate a contract or negotiate equity or negotiate this? I mean, she really was starting from the bottom, right? So we can give our experiences and connect them with, like-minded business people here in town. But also, the Lincoln Chamber, other regional chambers here, we have a lot of resources available One is the County of Placer. They recently opened a Placer County Business Resource Center. That is a one-stop shop for, capital funding, which is, kind of questions along the lines of what she had. But ways for somebody that wants to start up maybe a food truck or a dry cleaning laundromat, really a way that we can help aid them, put them in contact with the right people that will take over, do the permitting and all that stuff. So that's a unique one. I mean, we get calls about a calendar of events, and also we'll get calls about a recommendation for a carpet cleaner or pest control. So really anything you need, even if you want to know what time the basketball game's on tonight, I'll probably be able to answer that one for you.
Sue Martin asked, please tell us about the event at the Potters game.
So probably,
Hi, Sue.
Hi Sue, probably referring to the chamber. We have a couple group nights this summer. We had one in June and we have another one coming up on July 5th. And the Potters, obviously they play almost nightly here. They have a really beautiful VIP area in right field. So the chamber has booked a portion of that area, and then we are selling tickets to our members and our community residents. It's a chance to come out. It's $20. It gets you your VIP ticket. It gets you all you can eat burgers, hot dogs, soda. And it's just a chance to kind of mingle, network, talk a little business, but also watch baseball and have some fun. So that's Thursday, July 5th. I believe that's Loomis Basin $2 beer night, and we'll be out there. Depending on that, we'll probably do that one, and then hopefully we'll be able to book another one before the end of the summer.
So just shifting gears a little bit, I want to talk about the leadership class that you guys offer, because obviously I just came through the leadership class.
Yeah.
It was an incredible group of people. We had a lot of fun. So can you tell us a little bit about that? Because I know you guys are actually looking for class participants for the 2019 class, right?
Yeah, and like you mentioned, I mean, you just graduated from it, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Being a Lincolnite, doing Lincoln Live, but also being a successful realtor. I hope that you found, made some good friends there, and were able to learn a little bit about the community. I tagged along with Mitzi in the class this year for I kind of cherry picked it. They had tours at Gladdy McBean, Sierra Pacific, the FFA farm, the Stantec wastewater treatment plant. So that was like one of the tour days, right, per month.
Yeah.
So you guys went on, I think, 9 months of every once a month. You guys did tours and learned about different industries, different sectors here in Lincoln and the region. So. And on top of that, then you guys planned this whole project where you worked with the city and the Parks and Rec, and you guys opened the McBean Bark Park,
right,
which is very convenient. It's very close to where we live, and our dog loves it. So you enroll in this class. It starts. I believe applications are accepted till August. We'll have about 20 students, and these can be any different ages, different industries that you work for or represent. Could be interns, or even I think the vision would be cool to eventually get some seniors in high school and some college kids that are really trying to absorb how to do business in the region. So you get an eclectic group of people that can kind of help each other in their network, but you also can be inspired. The hope is to be inspired by what different opportunities are out there. There's a couple ideas for the project in Leadership 2019. So again, we're taking applications. I encourage you to, at your respective workplace, bring it up to your boss. This is a deduction at the end of the year for most businesses, and it's a chance to kind of invest in you and invest in your growth. And so I would bring that up, and this will lead to other regional leadership programs that the county and the different cities are working together on.
So you guys have a big breakfast coming up next week too. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, we have our annual State of the City address. That is next Wednesday, June 27th at Orchard Creek Lodge Ballroom, which is up the hill in Sun City. That is 7 to 9, and we do it annually. We do our monthly chamber breakfast last Wednesday of every month, but this one is the big one. It will feature, our regular chamber programming, but then, it'll be an address from the mayor, some remarks, and a presentation from, our economic development manager. That's going to be really exciting. Some of the themes are like futurists and visionaries. Obviously, quality of life is a big theme that's important to people here in Lincoln. So I won't give too much away. We hope you can come. We have, I think there's about 120 people coming to that, and we have space for I think maybe 60 more. So those in Lincoln, it usually fills up right at the last minute.
Sure.
So get your tickets now. I know you're coming.
Yep. Won't miss it.
Yeah. So that'll be a good one. If you'd like to learn really what's going on a big picture level here in the business community, that's a good one to be at.
Absolutely.
You have a reveal coming up?
Yes, you got to come to the State of the City on Wednesday to see what's being revealed.
Yeah, there's some awesome things going on in the city. We've been kind of seeing it around. My office happens to be in downtown Lincoln, so I get to see what's going on a daily basis, which is incredible. So so we don't want to ruin the surprise, but come out to the breakfast.
Yeah, a little sales cliffhanger.
Yeah, right. So I'd like to wrap up with the biggest chamber event of the year, which is my personal favorite, the Lincoln Showcase. So that's actually coming up. I know today's summer solstice, right? So we're not thinking about fall necessarily, but really it'll be here before we know it.
Yes.
So can you tell us about the showcase, what day it is this year, and how it might be a great opportunity for people to either volunteer, businesses to get involved, or someone to just come out and see everything that Lincoln has to offer?
Yeah, and you said it's your favorite one, right?
Yeah.
And you I know last year was a really good one.
Yeah.
Last year was successful. It's the annual, it's like the marquee event that the chamber sponsors.
Yeah.
And it is Saturday, September 22nd. It's right here in Bierman Plaza. It's a fun date night, right? So you can go with your significant other. You can bring your family, or if you have friends from out of town. It's awesome. You buy your ticket in advance, and then throughout this whole plaza and even on F Street and 5th Street, there's food vendors, there's wine vendors, craft beer and local spirit vendors. Desserts from downtown Lincoln right here. I'll give a little shout out to Patty at Country Harvest.
Yeah.
Hope she hears that. So she obviously makes great little baked goods, and so she had a spot out there. But there's about 100 plus vendors here. It's a big deal. It's a lot of fun. We have a live band that's set up right in front of the Lincoln Archives Museum, and so we'll be doubling down our efforts on that one here after the State of the City and 4th of July wraps up. That'll be all hands on deck. So thanks for coming. Thanks for supporting it. Get your tickets quickly.
Yeah, they do sell out, and it is a 21 and older event. Unfortunately, for the youngsters, they can't come, but yeah, it's a great event. Like I said, I look forward to it all year long. It being at the end of September, it's like a nice, cool evening, not too hot, but still great weather to be outside, and you don't need the heavy coats or anything like that yet. So it's a great night. Have a lot of fun. So. All right, anything else you want to talk about, or any final thoughts you want to end on?
I appreciate you coming out here. I appreciate you being a supporter of the chamber and for all you do in the community. If you need a house, call Mitzi. Mitzi knows the area. Her family's local, so it's a good time to buy, right? End of summer. Get it summer, or get it before the holidays. Get a good deal. So call Mitzi; she'll take care of you.
I love the plug. So anyway, you guys have a great day. Happy Thursday to you. And next week, we're actually going to be live with Grover Lee. Grover Lee is the owner-operator of Wise Villa Winery. But next week, we're going to be live on Tuesday, just due to his schedule and also due to my schedule. So I'll be actually moving into our new home on Thursday. So anyway, you guys have a great day, and thank you so much for watching.
Potter's game at 6. Get out there tonight.
Potter up.